So I'm in a meeting in college, and it's student senate, which I did in college. And yeah, I don't even know why I did it. But I'm back, and I'm doing it again, and trying to catch up. And it's the people I know. Like, I think maybe even Joe was there, and there's people there. And then it's mostly kids. So I've got tasks to do, because I volunteered for something, and then I think I'm in charge of the clothing drive and a couple other things which escape me now. So I'm trying to find out what to do and who to contact, and we're it's an old building, and when we're all done, I look out of the window, and the other building across, because this is probably like we're on the 7th floor, and there's other buildings. It must be in a city, because the building across the way has somebody's put a cardboard standee of David Tennant as the doctor in a window, so you could see him across the way, and I forget what he has, like in a bubble above his head saying something. So I was like, oh, this is really cool. So I go to leave, and I'm down on the main floor, and then I realize, oh, my mother would want to see this. So I'm trying to get my meetings together, and for some reason I don't have a shirt on. I don't know why that is, because I would never be in public without a shirt, because that's no one needs to see that. So my mother's up on like a balcony or somewhere, and I yell to them. I'm like, show my mother David Tennant, and they're like, what? So I'm like, So she comes all the way down, and so I meet her in the foyer, the lobby of the building, and then I'm like, well, let's go get my shirt, let's go get my jacket, and I'm like, and then I'll show you. And then we went up to the 7th floor, and we're walking through buildings, and there's all kinds of meetings going on, and there's like the main corridor, plus you can go through, and there's like secondary corridors that go through like suites of classrooms and offices and stuff before you get to the actual windows that overlook the quad or to the other buildings. And my mother's like darting around. I'm like, you need to slow down. I'm like, and she almost ran into like a dance class that was in progress. I'm like, no. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I mean, no. I mean, come this way. She comes out of the classroom, and I'm like, there's a class going on. You can't just run in there. She's like, oh, well, I thought. I'm like, no. So I feel bad for talking to her like that. And then there's people there, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, we're looking for a thing. They're like, oh yeah. So we go further down, and there's a room where just some girls in. She's practicing violin by herself. So we just go in real quiet. We look out the window. She's like, where? I'm like, there. She's like, where? I'm like, look. I'm like, follow my finger. And it was like a blue cardboard cutout. I think he was wearing like a blue suit. And he's there. She's like, oh, that's nice. And I'm like, okay, after all that work, just for, oh, that's nice. And so she's like, well, I didn't watch a lot of him. I'm like, well, I know. We have to go back, because she's only watched the first 1 or 2 seasons of David Tennant. She needs to catch up. So then we left, and I think that was it. It was a short one. I was mostly concerned with the stuff in Senate, and there was a lot of running around the building. So I don't know. I have to talk to somebody about the clothing drive. I basically, it's going to turn to just collecting people's old laundry. But what are you going to do?